Hey all you Clemson jazzers out there, hope you're having a good summer. I want to start making a series of video recordings and some of me playing some sound as well, so you can work over the summertime on some concepts that we talk about in combos and jazz ensemble and the like. So today, this first video, number one, I'm going to just talk about the B-flat scale, B-flat concert. So if you're playing an alto sax, it's G. If you're playing B-flat instruments, you're in the key of C, but and then all C instruments, B-flat. So one thing that we've talked about in combo and all the time is not just learning the notes of the scale, but knowing the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and back down. And that's how I want you to be able to practice the scale. So another thing I want to show you here, I've got this app. I recommend everybody get this. It is called the Drum Genius. It's the guy, the green-headed guy. And then what you do, it's $8 or so, and you download 400 drum loops of jazz stuff that he's got. It's great. So I'm going to dig right into here. This is Jazz Medium Swing number 12. This is a classic brush pattern, and I have it set at BPM 150. So the first step with your B-flat scale is you want to get swinging eighth notes going, and quarter notes. Let's just start with quarter notes too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now here's the eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the first way that I want you to practice all your major scales, but especially B-flat, have that down cold, and then knowing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 3. We keep on going. We'll talk about extensions later, but just 1 through the octave for the most part in the 9. Now here's another way to practice the scale to make it even out where you land on the root. Is you start on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you do a little turn with the 7 back to the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this. Quarter notes first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so in another video I'm going to run those through all the 12 keys and everything for the scale, so we'll work on that later, but right now I just want to focus on B-flat. And what you can do is you can take what I recommend is one scale a week and get to know it as well as you can possibly learn it on your instrument. And I'm playing 1 octave right now, but then you also want to take it down as low as you can go on your instrument and as high as you can go And so everybody should be at least be able to mess around with 2 octaves to work with. The thing's fading in and out here. I don't know why that is, but I'll try to fix it in another video. So anyway, the next pattern that I want you to try to work on is including one note, the bebop note, sharp 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5, 6, 7, and that's another way to make your lines run evenly. You get an extra note in there. So here's the quarter note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I messed up. Okay. All right. Now here's the 8th notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 3 basic patterns to run the entire scale, I want you to work on those. Now the next step is being able to take different patterns within the scale and make combinations to be able to take an idea built on one set of scale tones and then move it to another. So this will be, so for example, I'm going to start on the first note, the B flat concert, and 1, 2 is my pattern. So it's a 2-note pattern, and I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then I'm going to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7, and then octave. Okay, and so this is what it would sound like. I'm going to just do 8th notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, here it is backwards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a 2-note grouping. Another one that you can do is 3 notes. So 1, 2, 3. 3-note groupings work great with triplets. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to extrapolate this through the scale, you go 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 7, 8. So here it is with triplets. Alright, and so here's the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's think of triplets. Triplet, 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 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You can say it either way. You can do 1, 2, 3 or triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. can take that same pattern and go backwards. Okay, so that's like forward triplets. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3. You could do backwards triplets 3, 2, 1. 2. So on and so forth. I'll do that pattern. So I'm going to start on the 3 going backwards. Triplet 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat that one. Now backwards. Up. Here we go. So on and so forth, okay? So that's the most basic thing, to be able to take different kind of patterns. There's a whole sheet that I'm going to attach on that I hand out in big band and in combos, 20 or 30 different combination patterns. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So on and so forth. You can work on that. Maybe in some other videos I'll record some other patterns like that. But but when you do those patterns, get this Drum Genius app and use these swing patterns. Swing, like I said, the medium swing, swing medium. All these are great. You've got the conga beat, slow swing, medium up, fast swing, medium swing. It's got some New Orleans stuff in here too. It's got all different kind of beats. Even if you want to do rock, you could do rock pattern as well. That might help you doing some 16th note stuff, doing like a slow rock beat. And then there's always the tried and true way, using the metronome as well. Before Drum Genius, I just found out about Drum Genius last fall, so I'm kind of a newbie to the program, but this is what I've always used for years and years, for the past 20 years, is using the good old metronome. I don't know if you can see it, but this is 7 metronome for Android, but iPad, iPhone, everyone's got a million free metronomes. But one thing I like to do with it is a couple of things. I like a nice soft sound, not like a really hard bing, bing, bing kind of sounds. I hate those kind of blinky metronomes. So this is not too bad sound. It's just kind of like a simulated wood block is my favorite. And then this is the beat on 80, and also there's no subdivisions. It's not emphasizing the 8th notes or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It's just keeping a straight beat. The circle's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're going to ignore that right now. And then also having the beat on click on 2 and 4. So even though this is 80, actually I'm going to back it to 70 to get closer to where we were at. I was doing 150 on the Drum Genius, so here's actually 75. So the way you count this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Triplet, 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 triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a. That's how I do sloppy sixteenths. Okay, here we go. So same type of patterns. I'll do that. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody knows that pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Ah, I lost my place. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so you can do the same thing with the 2 and the 4. I like the 2 and the 4 sometimes better because there's more open space to interpret and really make things swing. And that's another thing I want to emphasize, is really being able to make things swing. Most of the time with swing rhythms, you want to have more of a staccato, but not too hard of a staccato. Okay, now here's the numbers for that. I'm going 1, 3, 5, 6, 8 octave, and then octave 6, 5, 3, 1. Okay, and this leads into another thing besides the scale, not only knowing the scale, but your arpeggios based on B flat. So your regular major triad, 1, 3, 5, octave up to the third. If you can get it above the octave, if you can do a full octave and then get your third above and then below, fifth below, that's a good range. So here's some things you can do with your triad and the metronome. So here we go. I'm going to start with the 1. Okay, if you can't go down that low, that's fine. Just stop wherever you can, but that's the main concept. Here's another one that you can do. Starting on the third. Okay, so those are just some basic triadic things. We'll do some other exercises here, but one thing I want to emphasize about triads to really help with your swing feel and your jazz concept is being able to slide into the notes of the arpeggio from below first. We're going to start, so here's my root. I'm going to go in from a half step below and just slide in and just, or or just a and then sliding into the third, sliding into the fifth, make sure you can do that on all the notes of the triad there. So now just here's a few licks using the slide ends. All right. Yeah, so you can see the half step from below slide is really great. Using your B flat triad, 1, 3, 5 octave, just your basic triad to start with. Now normally once you get that arpeggio down, the next step is to work on playing your scale runs between these two. So if you look at your root, 1, 2, 3, so you want to land on the 3 or the 1 to make your phrase sound like you're emphasizing the notes of the B flat, and so it'll be playing a B flat chord of some type. So there I'm going 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. So again, here's the scale run from 3 to 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and then right. We all know this lick. Right, now so I'm starting back at the root again. So just you can take these folk song type melodies and work those into your playing, and what you'll notice is that the melody emphasizes the root, third, and fifth, and then there's scale runs in between, but then you have these jumps between the root and the fifth, third and the root, fifth to the root. So you want to be able to hear those well. So let's just take that Itsy Bitsy Spider lick. So I'm going 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. I mean 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4. You get the point. Here's a couple of others. Just thinking off the bat here. 3 Blind Mice. Most of these songs start on either the root, fifth, or the third. So this one starts on the third, 3 Blind Mice. Let's see. That's another one, Twinkle or Alphabet Song. patriotic songs, all those type of things you want to be able to do in B flat. So basically the whole thing behind this is you want to not think of your scale as like an exercise or something you got to do for all state. It's time to get past that and learn how to be free with the scale and be able to play what you hear in your mind on your instrument. I'm playing the guitar, but this you can do everything I'm doing on any instrument. So to let you go here, I'm going to do just a little 75 BPM jam of all B flat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll use just a straight scale, but then I'm going to throw that bebop note in. I mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5. Some arpeggio ideas. Alright, so 75, here we go. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the top of my head, I thought the not Flintstones, Peanuts. I'll do Flintstones next. Right? Any of those simple songs you want to just be able to play. If you hear it in your head, you want to be able to put that right down onto your instrument as quick as possible. And so here we go. Here now for real. There's that bebop note. There you go. That gives you an idea of what you want to be able to do. You want to just get that continuous flow of eighth notes, triplets, and on guitars and pianos and string instruments and such. We can just play and play and play, but you can do it on saxophone and trumpet and trombone and all the lower on all your brass instruments as well. Get that flow going. It's a little bit of a challenge technically, but I want to encourage all of y'all to push yourself to become free with just the key of B flat, the week number 1, and then next week I'll have another video for you. Alright, take care. See y'all soon, Tiger Jazz fans.